What's additional attunement slots? How many? One. It grants one additional attunement slot. I mean, it's still, like, might be useful, don't get me wrong. I could definitely see it being good if you only had, like, a couple of it, like, somewhere between 0 and 2 attunement slots. I could see it being useful, but for me, I already have enough of them that one additional one is not exactly a game changer. However, that being said, honestly, I'm having trouble getting the fire orbs to hit more than one thing anyway, so the couple extra casts of fireball might be the better pick here. Fall control has come in handy a couple of times, so I would like to keep it in here. We're gonna drop Homing Soul Mass, as much as I love that spell, in here where most things are fairly resistant to magic. They're not gonna do very much. Even the Great Heavy Soul Arrow is mostly just for weird situations like that one archer that it's the only thing I have that has enough range to hit. Yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Come on. Freaking furniture. You warp away. Deal with you in a minute. Okay, now we have him coming in. And Magic Shield does not seem to last all that long, gotta be honest. That's kinda not worth it if that's how long it's going to last. Especially since it's causing me a lot more headache dealing with these guys because I can't have my Pyro Glove up at the same time that I have my shield up because I had to change which hand the catalyst was in. Yeah, it's already gone. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really good in terms of how much magic damage it blocks. And against Seath, I can definitely see the utility, but it's already gone. Where's that magic arrow coming from? Now you're back far enough that... Oh, thank goodness for that fence. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the friggin' Magic Shield, not worth it under most circumstances, not worth making the flame harder to use. Going to change that next time I'm at a bonfire. But for how few uses it has, and how long the fights are taking me to deal with, unless I were to put that ring on that boosts the length of sorceries, like, maybe that would make it more usable. It's down there. There she are. Worth it. Now move so that I can deal with your minions. Okay, cast did not come out until after an attack from an enemy happened, and no, I'm out of Estus. That one was my bad. Oh, of course, there's another archer behind me. Why wouldn't there be? At least they didn't give all these guys the great arrows or whatever it was they gave those archers in Anor Londo. That would just be an absolute nightmare had they done that. I've now given someone an idea for a mod, assuming that that didn't exist already, haven't I? Okay, well, this leads outside. This room apparently has no point. Still haven't found the key to free Big Hat Logan. Crystal Ember. Probably to turn weapons into crystal weapons, but oh god, no. Yep, you're a mimic. Symbol of Avarice and an enchanted falchion.
So that was some good drops. I hope.
I'll take a look at that. Archive Tower Giant Cell Key. That's probably the key that I was just talking about. So, guess who has to go back to where we just were? To free Big Hat Logan. Because I apparently got... When I first came into this room and pulled that lever, the walls rotated and opened up this door, which turned out to just be a way to backtrack and like quickly cut through this area. But when I came out here, I got kind of confused because there have been so many chambers that look like this one that it basically just took me a while to map out where all the shortcuts were going to and led to a lot of unnecessary backtracking.
Somebody is
yes, I'm aware
arrows
someone is it's
poorly.
that archer that's up there. He's way too far out of range for me to get him, so here we are. Anyway, enchanted falchion.
Let's see what it's got.
Where is it?
Where'd it go?
I'm carrying so much random
There it is.
crap right now. So it has magic damage is kind of its big thing. Well, it's there. It's a thing. I may try upgrading it, or at least see what it would take to upgrade it. Right, found the key for you. Again.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery. Hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives.
Okay, then.
So,
More
best
spells
case.
for me, hopefully.
Yeah, more spells.
And a Firekeeper soul back here, so that means I can actually reinforce my Estus Flask again. That would be nice, because currently they're healing just over half of my health bar now.
I hope he gives you a really cool spell.
That would be nice.
On account of you keep having to unlock cells and save him.
Yeah, that's the second time. I mean, he'll still probably make me pay through the nose for said spell, but, you know. Honestly, considering taking these souls instead of leveling up, going and visiting that witch in the swamp and
Getting that
getting
last
that
upgrade.
last glove upgrade, yes. The problem is I'm not entirely sure, like, not all bonfires are warp points. And I'm
So
not certain, like, which, if any, of the bonfires I've found in here are warp points.
It's kind of too bad that they don't show up as like a slightly different color or something, so you'd be able to tell.
That would be nice, or like if they had like, I don't know, like there are bones at the base of it, like maybe if they had a skull or something. Any difference in the design, just so I could very quickly tell, oh, this one is one I can warp to. Because you can warp away from apparently every bonfire except this one, because they didn't want you to be able to warp out of your cell, I guess. Great. So I thought I was going to be able to warp away, and instead I've just respawned all the enemies. That's just my life, isn't it? Also, I did kill the Great Bed of Chaos, which is what you wanted me to do, so I really should come talk to you anyway.
You have done very well. Thank you. I am blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you fool no longer. I can hardly thank you enough. Please take this. It is all of me.
And I get Fire Tempest without having to kill you, which is nice. Here, I have the 40,000 souls. And yep, that's the last upgrade.
And now, on the
Fireball.
off chance you leave after that quest, well, I think you have everything you wanted from this
Well,
person.
I think I'm gonna burn the souls to buy Firestorm, since I'm here, and I'd really rather not come back. And I want to see if it's any good.
Okay.
So do you have anything else to say?
I suppose.
No? Okay.
Ah, I was expecting.
Well, I don't mind you looking up to see what Undead Rapport does, because the description is not clear.
Now go.
I assume I would assume it's like a charm spell to charm certain types of enemies, but I'm curious.
Okay, so you gain temporary allies for 30 seconds.
As in, it just summons allies, or
It charms the undead. It's just
it's a charm.
Yeah,
All right, not some.
and it only affects a certain subset of enemies.
Yeah, that was my assumption. So yeah, that's why I figured it was. I have no interest.
Yeah.
So
And despite it affecting undead, it does not affect skeletons or ghosts.
wow.
So it or even certain hollow NPC. Yeah, it's not very useful.
All right, Alright, while I'm here, you can reinforce flasks, so... So there, Estus flasks +3. Okay, I upgraded my glove, and now you all seem to be survive. Oh, it's because I'm not wearing the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. So without that, this isn't a one-shot. Even with the... Oh, of course, there was an arrow coming in, and instead of backing up, my character turned her back and ran, because if you can't target in this game, there's no way to just go, could you back up with your dang shield? Seriously, Zelda Ocarina of Time had better controls than this.
Yeah, and
I'm not joking. You can have Link, if he is shielding, he will strafe and back up with his shield.
And you can
one of the
backflip
first
and such.
frickin' fully 3D games ever that definitely had its flaws because we weren't even up to having 2 analog sticks yet. And it's still controlled better than this in some ways. Yeah, okay, my instinct to kill all golems is correct. He dropped a thing. But yeah, I meant to, like, kill him on my way through last time, and I guess I must have gotten caught up in a fight that probably spilled out into this room, and I just forgot. So, there he is. So I know that broken pendant's important for something. I think it relates to the DLC. So that would probably be a key item. Half of a broken stone pendant. A vine appears to originate from Oolacile. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Now we can go this way. You know, considering this room didn't have anything in it before, maybe this is where Big Cat Logan decided to move. Yes, it was! Hi!
There's
also a chest. Is this chest yours? I'm going to talk to you about that before I touch anything.
This place is truly magnificent, more than expected. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Seath's immortality.
Okay,
that sounds important.
Yeah, very important, actually.
The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no...
Okay, that line sort of bugged out, but at least the subtitles went that time.
Of the primordial crystal. A sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
Okay, so I need to go destroy a MacGuffin in order to fight Seath. Got it. And you are now selling some interesting looking things, including that homing crystal soulmast and crystal magic weapon, which I could actually already use, even with my current intelligence. Now, crystal soul spear, I would need 8 more intelligence to use, and I don't know if I'm going to get that, but I'm still going to at least buy it. I might at least get to use it in New Game Plus. Okay, do you have anything else to say?
These archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge. The fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast.
I mean, he kind of killed me without so much as stopping for a conversation, so I bear him some amount of antipathy, but yeah, I don't know. If he just stopped to talk, he might have persuaded me to not try to take his lord's soul, but he didn't even try, so...
The tones stop the great...
Okay, that's all you have to say then.
I guess he won't care if you open that chest.
Hopefully not, but just in case I'm wrong on that, I would like to just get the spells that he is offering for sale. And I'm carrying around a bunch of soul items, so I honestly don't know if I have enough soul items to get 50k. Yeah, I don't think that I do. So, I'll just wait until I have at least a few more. But at least I got the 2 that I could theoretically use, so we can go ahead and try those out in a bit. I doubt they'll really be all that good against Seath or in the Crystal Caves, because I think these enemies have a fair bit of magic resistance.
So you'll probably either have to use your weapon or fire. Honestly, from what I've seen, your character seems fairly well-rounded, so you should be able to get around resistances.
I'll go ahead and open that chest next to Big Hat Logan. Hopefully it doesn't freak him out. Really hope it doesn't. He didn't say anything about it. Blue Titanite chunk. Okay, yeah, he doesn't mind. And another one of those golden crystal golems. Oh, I can practically guarantee we'll need to kill that for some reason or other. It probably has someone trapped in it. Sir Onion. Is anything else coming in to fight me right now? Yes, okay, let's get you away from Sir Onion. Come on, away from Sir Onion.
Away!
Ow.
Okay.
It was you who rescued me. Why?
Different person in same armor?
I am Sieglind of Katarina.
Different person in same armor, I think.
Ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Yeah, he hasn't really been... Every time he's found a spot where he just stays put, I kind of clear away whatever's keeping him in place, which honestly might be worse.
Thank goodness. Well,
You know, if I see him, because I don't know exactly where he is right now, unfortunately. Haven't come across him lately. Alright, so it would take 3 normal combustions to put him down. More blue titanite chunks. What about... less damage overall than a combustion. It's just that it has some range. Which against these things honestly doesn't help that much because they have some jumping attacks. I'm getting lucky on the Titanite chunk drops. Now, the fireballs might be useful here purely because it can occasionally hit more than one enemy. However, those two aren't wanting to come forward, so... Ow. Well, that looks like it's leading down to the crystal caves that Big Hat Logan mentioned.
Where you will then have to smash a big crystal and then smash Seath, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, a crystalline set. Big wind up. Doesn't help him because he wasn't even swinging at you.
Hey. Hey, you jumped over me and hit behind me. Guarding anything? No. Dang. Well, I'm just about out of combustions. Which is great. really dumb, but it kind of looks like those things there are actually landing on something.
That might be an invisible floor.
Maybe?
Oh.
It's an invisible floor. Oh god. Okay.
So that's
A
gonna
thing.
be fun.
So help me watch for anywhere you see those little crystals falling down and apparently landing on thin air. That's several moonlight butterflies. Okay, please tell me they're not gonna get angry. No?
So far, so good.
Apparently they're okay, as long as I don't... I assume if I attacked them, they would not be okay, and you know what? I see no reason to do that currently.
Okay, I see those things falling. And there's a sign.
There's
so-
a developer message, just in case you weren't getting it. Okay. Cool. This isn't nauseating at all. Not at all.
Now you're back on solid ground.
Okay, it looks like the path continues in that direction, but okay, yeah,
Yeah, there's a big
you're
monster.
coming in already, aren't you?
It's yep, it wants to kill you. Big punch.
We're tougher.
Yeah, he's
I'm
very tough.
I'm out of concussions. I can't see.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for one of the chunks that is visible to just, you know,
snap in half.
or just decide not to be there, because if there can be invisible paths, there could be... I hate all of this. Could I get a few more crystals kind of in front of me, please?
Yeah.
You know, if there are hidden items in here, screw it. I'll grab them if I see a very easy way to get to them, but I'm not playing Find the Invisible Floor any longer than I have to.
Yeah, how far is this aggro range?
Pretty short, so I think he's just defending the item.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah, the path's up there a little ways.
I see crystals. I don't see them hitting, though.
Okay, then where are we supposed to go?
In lieu of better ideas... Nope.
Okay,
That is
that's,
not even a
instant
slightly achievable jump. That is nowhere close. I think the game did give me some prism stones while I was searching the archives. Maybe I could try dropping some of those along the edge and figure out where the invisible floor is. Yep, you can hold up to 99 at a time. So I'm gonna go and drop this stack off at the bonfire up there. And the handful of hollows that I kill on the way there and back to her should be enough for me to buy another stack of 99. I will do my best to figure out where I'm supposed to go in the crystal caves with them, plus maybe some arrows. But if I run out of prism stones again and the arrows aren't getting me anywhere, then I'm just looking up a dang video, because this is not fun or challenging. This is annoying. This is the kind of BS that, prior to the internet, they tried to sell strategy guides to you for. You forgot to tell me to actually leave them at the dang box, Bill. I need to leave the current stack I'm carrying in the box, or I can't buy another stack. Come on, Bill, it's your one job. Remind me to do stuff at bonfires. Alright, we're gonna try just dropping these things along each side of this crystal, hopefully without me falling to my death, because you have to hug the edge of this for your character to throw. And when I try to go there, it, like, kind of shoves you off, so... Yep, and if you try to go there, it shoves you off. Cool. You know, if the collision in this game were actually halfway decent, this would still be bad, but the fact that I'm also, like, fighting the will this just chuck me off the crystal I can see or not world collision is just salt in the wound. The most riveting of gameplay.
I hope you're all enjoying this.
At best, you're getting a speed up.
Yeah.
You're sitting through at least some of this bowl.
But...
And, well, that was stack
you're out.
1. So I don't know if this is going to persist through me even just sitting at a bonfire or not.
I hope so.
So, Bill, try to make a mental note that we're, like, about halfway down this side
Okay.
with your wonderful spatial awareness.
I might sort of vaguely know where you're at.
They don't stay. Useless item. So apparently, this bit, which just sort of kind of starts pushing me and I thought was going to push me off, actually turns into a path. Cool. Because I tried to walk there once and ended up getting pushed off and died. So I just assumed it was a glitchy mess and that I shouldn't be bothering with it. Cool, I'm done. I am so done with this bit, so... I'm also trying to look around and navigate and not fall. So... Okay, so yeah, figured it out, and it's just that, yeah, that one bit that pushed me off once, and that I then figured was just a glitchy collision area that I shouldn't be walking around, was actually the direction that I needed to go. Oh, of course, you're just barely alive. another one came from behind me, and I'm alive on a magic pixel. Okay. Oh, cool, I'm in a corner. Well, that looks like it's probably the primordial crystal I'm supposed to be here destroying, so Seath is probably going to arrive. Cool. I don't expect this to really go well at all, especially considering I'm pretty much out of offensive spells. So... we can give it a try. If I don't get it, I can reattune and all that jazz. Yep, there he is. And if you hadn't stood there just gawking at it, maybe we could have done something. And the crystal's behind him. Of course it is. Assumed. That's a wall. Let's destroy this thing. Crystals. Okay.
Oh, you're alive. That's good.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah, that was... So he hits, like, really hard. And curses.
And curses. Wonderful. I couldn't tell if that was procking up or not because I could see that the bar had come up, but I couldn't see if it was going up. So now we have to uncurse ourselves, which is going to be a whole friggin' ordeal. Though not as bad now as it used to be, because at least now the guy that does it is at Firelink Shrine. So I'm gonna have to wear my cursed gear dealing with him. Change magic over. Don't need faro control. Don't need cast light. Magic shield might help. Fire Tempest could also potentially be good. Maybe just get in there, spam some fire, and watch him die in a giant freaking conflagration. And iframes. Alright, gotta take out his crystal before we do anything else. know how that last hit didn't hit him at all, but there, have a fiery hug. And then I saw the inside of my own helmet for a split second there, and that just got all kinds of weird. Okay, not actually a difficult fight if you just run into his armpit and proceed to cast a bunch of lava pillars. Who knew?